Hi, boys and girls. We are going to work on your stories today. And this is what we're going to work on today. We're going to work on adding what you were thinking and feeling when that story was happening. So remember, another way to make our readers feel like they are really in our story with us is to tell how they're feeling, how you are feeling as the story's happening. So we tell what happens in the story, and then we can tell how we feel. So you could pair those events with your feelings. So let me show you how I can add some feelings in my story. As you can imagine, if I hit that deer, I was really scared, right? Maybe you're in your story, you're not scared in your story. Maybe you're happy, excited. Maybe you're nervous. Maybe you're like happy and thankful. Maybe you're scared, but it depends on what your story is, right? So I'm going to read what happened, and then I'm going to think about how I was feeling. And I don't have to add it for every page, but a couple times would be good, right? So one day I was driving to pick up my daughter at camp, and I was just like driving along. I don't have a strong feeling there. I saw a deer next to the road. Don't do it, I said out loud. I was kind of like angry at the deer right there. I was like mad at him because I thought if he runs up in front of me, I'm going to be so mad at him. So how can I add that in my story? So don't do it, I said out loud. I was mad at that deer. So boys and girls, I just added one sentence. So if you have room on your paper to add one sentence about how you felt, you can add it. If you don't have enough room to add that sentence, remember you can use a sticky note or another sheet of paper to add, or you can even write down at the bottom if you have extra room and add more lines. Because when you start adding more details, do you see how my paper is getting really crowded and busy? That's going to happen because now my story is getting better and better. So if it's a little messy, that's really good because that means you added a lot of ideas. So let's look at the next section. I squeezed the steering wheel because I thought he would. And so I was really scared, right? At that point, I felt a thud and the airbags came out. There was a strong smell. The airbags covered my windows and I couldn't see. I'm going to add right here, it was scary because that was really scary. Like when I was going down the highway and suddenly all those airbags were around me, I was really afraid that another car was going to hit me. Okay. I was afraid. There we go. So see how I added that little bit? So boys and girls, again, if I would say 2 or 3 spots in your story, go through and think about where you have a strong feeling. And then in one hand, you're going to tell the event, and then you're going to tell how you felt after that event in your story. Don't think your readers just automatically know how you felt, because maybe this could happen to someone else and they wouldn't feel the same way I did. So by telling your readers how you feel about things that happen in your story, you're making them feel the story and live it with you, which is really a powerful thing that you want to do in your small moment story. And do you see how we're making this small moment really bigger and bigger by adding all those details? Yep, that's how stories get better, boys and girls. Just keep adding details that really fit that your reader would like to know. Okay, I bet you have some good feelings to add. Reread your stories and see if you can get them in there. Good job, boys and girls.